light beers, and they're like an ultra. Like
Yeah.
My favorite Oktoberfest is wine for you.
That's good too. Yeah.
I think St. Adams is the worst one. I don't like Sanders because everybody's racing.
Yeah, I agree with
That's
that.
good. That's good.
Yeah. I never could understand why you wouldn't get distribute farther in the beginning because everybody wanted it.
I'm still not going to Michigan.
Right? Well, that's good. Fine. Michigan doesn't deserve
So guys, how you doing?
Let's go on.
What's the boardwalk brew?
What is it?
Yeah.
It's a lime flavor lager.
Can I close out in a good minute? And
Absolutely.
I'm going to do a big old to go with. Do you have any cups that have lids that I can take?
I know. This?
No, for my kids want stuff, but I'm not going to bring it for anything that lids because yeah.
I'm sorry. I will say Starbucks. They
Oh
actually
yeah,
have,
it's a good point, yeah.
they have other stuff besides coffee and they have those. They've got a bunch of like fun kid stuff going on. So you decide?
We're going to try the boardwalk brew.
Sure thing. All right. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
Have a good rest of your day.
Yep.
When in Rome, right?
When in Rome, exactly.
Who makes that?
Sibling Revelry in Cleveland.
In Cleveland? I've never had any of their stuff, so we're going to give it a shot today.
There we go. 854.
Thanks. Have a good rest of your day.
Yeah, you as well. Thank you.
Be with you in just a second, guys.
You don't need to rush or anything, but summer season's been out for a while. I mean, take your time. I think I've only had one person order it. Thank you, sir. Have a good
Thank you.
one.
You too.
Welcome. How you doing, sir? Sure.
Hey, welcome in everybody. A little change in plans. They were not as prepared for how weekends as I expected them to be. Usually 2 weeks out, everything is on. And we had a little issue getting everything straightened out with my original stream, so we had to start a new one. So if you are watching, please share this out, as I had some issues getting the first one started. Same issue I've been having up here. It's telling me weak signal on 5G, really good speed, so I don't know what's going on. But I am coming to you live from the historic Hotel Breakers, and I will hand this up for you. There's the famous rotunda. This is one of the original resorts built back when this was founded back in the 1800s. It has since been built well upon over time. It's a really nice hotel. Right on the beach. They've since built on over the years. Features a hibachi, a Perkins restaurant, which is local to this area. There's quite a few of them around. Not as many anymore as there used to be. But we're not going to be in here long. We're going to walk the beach area, back out into the park, walk around. All the entertainment is done for the year, so we're just going to kind of take a quick tour of what's around the beach and what's around Hotel Breakers. PTV, welcome in, buddy. Yeah, Hotel Breakers is really nice. I've not had the privilege of staying here yet, but this is where we're going to be staying next year. We want to come up and spend a few days. We normally make a day drive, but when you come out the main entrance, you can see the park is right here. And we'll go back in and we'll take a real quick walk through, take a look at some of the stained glass and everything they have here. It's a really beautiful resort. It is very expensive. I mean, I could equate it to price-wise a moderate resort at Disney, price-wise. But the conveniences of being here, you do not have to leave Cedar Point property at all. It's here all the time. I mean, it's right outside the door. There are other resorts you have to still drive in onto the peninsula to get here. You can see on the mural back there what it looked like when it was originally built. I'm actually trying this out on the YouTube app. I have never used the YouTube app until today, so hopefully we don't have any issues. But I tried to connect for the first live stream. It would not connect. It would not connect. Kept telling me it failed, so I canceled it. And we went with a new stream. So remember, thank you for tuning in. Please share it out anywhere you can, because I am kind of going in without any links sent out. But as we come up onto the first level here, some of these pictures are actually from some of the YouTubers that have actually filmed here. Like, I don't know if any of you watch anything theme park related. Crutchfield Studios does a lot of stuff here. But just got off that ride about 15 minutes ago. Walked over here. Had to buy my son a pair of swim trunks. They wanted to swim. It's a little hotter today than what they anticipated, which I guess that happens. So they decided they wanted to go over to the lake for a little bit and swim. So I thought I'll come over this way. We will go live, show you around a couple of the floors of Hotel Breakers. And I'll go join my family and enjoy time with them. Hey John, how are you? I don't know if you see in the title, but this is Historic Hotel Breakers, located on property at Cedar Point. Yeah, Rhonda, it's probably only about 73, but the real feel's like 83, and it is full sun today, so it is very, very hot. We're up here, we're on the lake, so that doesn't help with the heat index, but there's some really fun photos around here. I haven't actually been in here since I was a kid to walk around. I've been wanting to do it, and unfortunately now the school's up. They are busy on the weekends, even busier than what they have been. So, well, Rhonda, it'd be different if it wasn't so humid today. That's really what's getting it, is the humidity and the sun and the lake. Hey, I appreciate you guys finding me and coming in and spending a little time with me today. Now, this is the only floor that I can access without staying here. I just wanted to kind of show you guys, and I'll go back out. I'll show you the rotunda, which is part of the original building. But just like if you go stay at Disney, you want to stay somewhere that's kind of in, quote unquote, in the magic. I can equate it to that. You are in the magic of this place here, because this place is all about the park, and you can literally, there's, sorry guys, two ways to stay here. There's Lakeside and there's Parkside. If you stay on the Parkside and you have kids, they'll be glued to the window first thing in the morning. Roller coasters normally around 8 a.m. start testing. So they get to look out the windows and watch the roller coasters test, which is growing up as a kid, I remember doing from the campgrounds. But this is the rotunda of the building. I'm on the first floor, and you can see we're paying up here. I don't remember the original construction date of Hotel Breakers, but I think it was 18, and I'm guessing here, I'm probably wrong, but it is, I think 1892 is when the original portion that we're walking in, this level and the area with the rotunda and everything, this is walking in from the beach side. Everything, I believe, this way is original. So it'd be everything going north on the peninsula. And then they built everything to the right, which should be going south on the peninsula, about 15 years ago, when they did some upgrades to some resorts and the campgrounds and added in the cabins. Well, I can tell you guys, she recommended a beer to me that I probably will never drink again. But it's brewed specifically for Cedar Point, so when in Rome, right? But the beer here is about $3 cheaper than inside the park, so I'm winning either way. Yeah, in a way, a little bit like Saratoga, maybe a little bit like Coronado. You know, although everything, it's all one huge hotel. It's not split up into sections. But yeah, it's a very, like I said, Disney-wise, it would be, I would consider it on the moderate scale, price-wise. But the accommodations, I would put more in the upper moderate to deluxe. I mean, because of the amenities that you receive here, as you see, as soon as you walk out, what do you got? You got Lake Erie, which there is so much to do out here on the beach. You could spend a whole day out here and never go in the park. If you're into things like parasailing, there's volleyball, there's ladder toss, there's cornhole set up. People play all day long. There's a sandbar out here where you get your drinks. There's places to sit and just people watch, just enjoy the day. And no place would be complete without a fancy, dancy TGI Fridays. Nothing says kind of on the way to deluxe like a TGI Fridays. I hope you hear the sarcasm in that, guys. But you can see when you're here, I mean, there's a lot to do. There's a lot to do as a family, which is why I've said many times on my streams that while growing up, Cedar Point was a place to come and get your thrills and roller coasters in. Now it's becoming a place where an entire family can go and just have a really good time. Make memories that people, just it's an all-around good family vacation. But I'm here. Actually, yeah, I was right, guys. This tower is the newer section, and everything from the 3-story to the rotunda back around. and I'm not so sure that this area is not newer. I think the original breakers was from right here where the building juts out across back. The original 3-story section right here, I think, is the original resort itself. Then over all this time, they've built all the rest of this on. Thank you guys for joining me. I really appreciate it. If you enjoy what I'm bringing you, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new or watching on the replay. I'd really appreciate it. But it's not going to be a super long stream today, just because I did have to change a little bit of the format. Because my plan was to walk the park a couple of times and show all the scare zones that were coming in this year, but I don't know if they just decided to wait until the week that they are closed leading up to do all the decorating for Halloween weekends, but they've really put up almost nothing. So, and for some reason my chat went away, so if you are putting anything in the chat, I'm sorry if I'm not responding to it. Take a look here and see if I maybe shut it off by accident here. Alright, yeah, I accidentally shut it off, guys. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's Lake Erie. These lakes are pretty good size, and it actually almost has its own current. Thanks, Rhonda. Yeah, I had accidentally shut it off. I don't know. I've never used the YouTube app. I'm trying it out today. This is a test run for it. If it works okay for me, I want to use it in, I believe, 3 weeks when we're up here for Halloween weekends and the fundraiser stream. Which, if you guys are newer to my channel, I do a fundraiser stream for an organization called A Kid Again, which has several bases. One of them is right here in Ohio, where they grant wishes to kids who are terminally ill. It's a partner program that Cedar Point partners with, and that's the reason why I've decided to join with them, because I am mainly Cedar Point and I stream Cedar Point. So the place that I like to stream at and bring you guys gives a lot to them, so I thought that was the place where I wanted to donate any time and money to. So I hope everybody's having a good Saturday. I know I am. I got all 3 of my boys with me today. I wish my wife could be here with me, but she picked up a shift today, working from 2 to 7, so she was unable to come. But my brother and his wife are here, and we've done a few roller coasters and enjoyed our day. I've said it on stream before, I'm here enough that I could come up here and do nothing all day and be okay with it. I got one boy that likes to run the park and ride the coasters all day. I got a couple of them that like to come and they like to swim. But I'm going to be coming up on security here, so I'm going to have to flip you guys down and get my pass out so I can get into the park. Now guys, I've told you before, I love my roller coasters, but you see this one up here, this is Windseeker. It's at, there's a few of them at Cedar Fair Parks. This takes you up 301 feet, and it's a wave swinger type ride. And I can tell you now, that is a big no-no. I even get a little dizzy checking it out. Yeah, it is in the perfect spot. If this is something I could ride, this is something I would do just because of its location. But at its apex, you are 301 feet in the air. And at night, it's probably one of the coolest rides to look at run, because it's got lights on all the arms, and I I don't know why I won't ride it, to be honest, because I should be able to ride this. I would probably love it if I did.
I think these are
I'm not gonna lie, it does look a little bit better put together than the one that's at Icon Park that takes you up even higher. So I'd probably feel safer on this than I would on the one at Icon Park. But I've seen this thing stuck way too many times. John, it is well worth the time to come out here, even if you're not a coaster rider. There's so much to see and do within this park. That's really weird because they serve alcohol in the park, but yet I can't go through security with alcohol. So we're gonna hang out here. I want to point you guys towards the water for a while. I'm sure you won't mind seeing the lake. I hope you guys got great plans. I mean, summer's coming to a close. I believe is next weekend Labor Day. I lose track of dates like that anymore because they're really irrelevant to me. If you can't hear me or if I sound muffled, please say something in the chat. Watching and there's something around this park you would like to see, just let me know. Yeah. Rhonda, yeah, this one does have huge steel arms. I mean, they are pretty massive. When you get up close to it, you see it really is super secure. It's just, I know I shouldn't, and I know I should be cool with it, but no. You know, I almost brought my mic today, Rhonda, to try it out. I got a mic that I can connect to my phone now, but I thought it's just going to be really hard to work with it and show the park. Yeah, I think I'd much rather have $13 beer I like. Guys, I'm going to point you down for a couple of minutes till I get through security. Bear with me. And I am probably going to have to put you guys down because my battery is probably going to go off.
You're good. You're connected to your game.
Oh, yeah.
What are you doing?
I live stream on YouTube.
Yeah? That's cool. Have fun.
Thank you. Okay, one more obstacle, guys, and we're in the park. How you doing? Thank you. All right, guys. This will probably be the last time I'm coming live to you from the regular park. The next time I bring you guys here, it'll be Halloween weekends. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to get my hard pass put back in my wallet here. I'm about to come sit you guys down. try and catch up with my brother and his wife. See where they are at. I don't know if you guys heard that announcement or not coming from Windseeker, but they announced that all riders are not secured. Please recheck. One thing that I've been hearing about a lot lately is security and safety of rides at parks. Cedar Point has a fail-safe system. If all of the riders are not locked into place and they are not completely secured, and I mean with the entire system, it is a fail-safe system. That ride will not start unless all the lights turn green. Even if they try to override it, it will shut the ride down. But a local favorite here in Ohio, in northwest Ohio, northern Ohio, Melt Bar and Grill. If you've ever enjoyed a good grilled cheese sandwich, you've never enjoyed a really good one until you get here. I'm just going to take a peek. My best friend and his wife are supposed to be here. How you doing? We'll find them over here. We're going to see what they got good to eat at Melt Bar and Grill.
Look, we already ate it.
You already ate it.
Jimmy's finishing mine.
These sandwiches,
It's too much.
these sandwiches were ridiculous.
So what did you guys have here?
I had
Here,
a
let's see.
brisket
Let's
with
see it right here.
mushrooms, onions, and garlic aioli.
Can you see the picture?
And this one that she has is just epic.
It's called the Duda Bites.
Oh, I read about that.
Oh my god.
That's the one with the cheese wedges.
Yeah.
Cheese
That-
wedges
yeah.
and a huge ass meatball. Like, huge.
Guys, if you've never seen her on screen, this is basically my sister-in-law, this is Annette. She is one of the most wonderful people in the world.
Oh, I'm gonna blush now.
She's actually, when I was going through all my struggles, was one of the people that was always there for me, and one of the many reasons why I'm still here.
No, that's sweet.
Her and this amazing guy right here. I mean, you guys hear me talk about them all the time as my brother and my sister. This is my best friend, and this is his wife right here. I've talked many times on stream about all the struggles I went through trying to get my life back together, and besides my parents, they were my amazing grace.
And we built a bar out of it.
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
We'll have to do a bar room tour of what we built when I was recovering.
Yep.
I'll have to make sure there's no cats in there and make sure it's clean. Oh my god.
I had a lime green lager. It was not good, but it was brewed out of Cleveland. It's specifically for Cedar Point. It's actually called Boardwalk Brew. It's Cedar Point's Boardwalk Brew. It wasn't bad when it was really cold, and the girl was really nice. She talked me into it, and I'm like, now I want to go back and be like, no. Because what I really wanted was on tap, and I'm like, it's a local brewery. I gotta try it. Tapping out.
You did good.
Any of the kids texted you? All right.
You what?
We're not going to go to kids' test now.
Well, Matthew and Caden are heading to the beach. They want to do some slides and they want to do the beach. Matthew never did the beach, so we did that.
James didn't have shorts on again, did he?
I went and got him a pair of trunks again.
Oh, my God.
Another pair of shorts. That's why I went over to the park.
I'll be telling him now, you need to keep a pair in the vehicle that we're driving.
Well, he was wearing those same pants that he wore last time. There's ones that Martine's like, why are you wearing pants?
Oh my god.
Guys, if you're out there and you haven't had kids yet, think twice before you do. Because they cost a lot of money. And they cost you a lot of beer.
Yeah.
Which the bar in at Breakers, it was $8 for a beer. which one that size in the park is, I mean, that's $11. That's why I was getting the larger one, 'cause it's only 13. Why wouldn't I? Twice the beer for the same price.
And then they got a sign that says, no alcohol.
Rhonda, you sound a
past
lot
6
like me. I've got, well, yeah, I tried to come in with my beer.
Yeah.
And I'm like, they sell beer right here. It was,
So I'm like, can I buy it here and then go out on the boardwalk, or do they have a sign saying you can't
you
have
could
it?
walk out with it. You can't walk in with it. Which I think they're probably doing that because if I had a beer in my hotel room, I could pour it in a cup and walk in with it. I think that's why. Because their liquor license probably covers the entire property, but you can have it because it's your own personal room. See, because that was the whole thing at the place where I worked at the bowling alley when they complained about people bringing alcohol in. It can cost them a liquor license. And I guarantee you this place stays afloat because of beer. 13 bucks a beer?
Yeah. And people drinking it.
Yeah, Ron, that's what I was just saying. You know, liquor licenses are really weird here in Ohio. Did you notice all the ride stuff? Like, do you remember the old height signs?
I do.
Yep.
They were scary as hell.
Remember the Swabenchen? That was the one with the lady in the middle. It spun around and flipped up and down.
Yeah.
That's the Main Street.
Yeah. Dude, I walked through Breakers. That is a real... I haven't been in there since I was a kid. But if you go up through the rotunda, up to where you check in, you can walk up onto the first floor. They've got pictures all along with old rides, new rides, close-up pictures.
Oh, wow.
But,
Thank you.
but I'm going to take him around and show them some of these pictures, and these are pretty cool.
Yep.
Oh, sorry. We'll take a quick little walk through here. All the rides have ride requirements, and when I was a kid, they had these literally plywood cutouts with these sticks in the ride, and what they were, and you walked up and you measured yourself to see if you were tall enough before you went in. There are some really cool. I had never been in here until just now. I've always wanted to come in here, but this is not on our season pass plan. But you've heard of me talk about a roller coaster called Steel Vengeance. But this is the original ride that was there called Mean Streak. It broke all sorts of records when it opened, but it was very poorly built. And they spent millions to rebuild it into something that turned into what's called Steel Vengeance now, which is year in and year out rated as one of the top coasters in the United States and even the world. I don't want to keep going back through and showing more because there's people eating. I want to be respectful to them eating. Are you full?
Oh my God, yes.
Is this going to be a stop for you another time coming through?
I'll come back here. I'll get this thing here and split it with somebody.
Not to be personal. 52? That's not bad. You'd go anywhere outside of here and it's going to cost you $50.
Yeah, especially when you leave freeway.
Ron, I'm going to come back one day just with my camera. Well, I think we're going to go this way, don't we? That looks like that's all closed in. Yeah, I had my live stream going. I was highly expecting getting a bunch of static coming in doing a live stream. I turned my camera down and I sat it down and she goes, this is what went off. She goes, you look like you've been here all day. She goes, go ahead. She goes, what are you filming? I said, I'm live on YouTube. And she goes, oh, that's awesome. She goes, hi, YouTube. I mean, she wasn't on the camera because it was all turned down. And then I came in. You guys have any plans to ride anything?
I want to go smoking and I'm ready to ride everything.
You want to walk back down the boardwalk?
Still Vengeance. We still have
Valraven,
Valraven, Gatekeeper.
yeah, definitely. Definitely gotta ride that.
Well, we can hit Steel Vengeance. It's time on my pass. But we can also walk down the boardwalk, walk back into that bar, and we can try the beer I really wanted for $8. Matt, I'm sure you'll have another beer with you.
Okay, but I got a deal.
I mean, do I really have to twist your arm? Or
It's broken at this point, Tony. Like, I can't even move it.
did you want to go hug him? He's got a Dolphins jersey on. I mean, it does look a little road hard put away wet, but I was showing that on there, and I'm literally getting.
Yeah.
Somebody's got a phone now.
I bet you that's what it is.
Somebody took a phone now.
Oh, is she freaking out?
Who got their phone out? Dude, they did that.
Guys, I know this sounds like a broken record and all, but hey, if you come to any amusement park, don't get your phone out on rides. How you doing, sir?
Once again, riders, your ride has been stopped on purpose and will be restarted momentarily.
Well, he's kind of standing there waiting. Turn around. What's that? He's waiting. Right there, security guy.
Go ahead, Maria.
Well, they're not taking the day
On
off
this
of it.
book, please recheck all restraints.
Also, maybe pass it all the way.
What's that?
I don't think somebody passed it all the way.
The security walking in.
Oh, right there.
Yep. See, guys, this is why you don't. I don't believe he was actually filming. I think he was just holding it.
She's like,
Which,
nope.
which I mean, okay,
Yeah,
but
it can
still.
fall out. Look how far up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could.
Well, listen to Brandon's story today. He caught a phone doing 70 miles an hour on a roller coaster.
Oh, that's great.
And you know, not for nothing, guys. I didn't say it on stream yet. My son was riding a roller coaster that goes 70 miles an hour, and he caught a cell phone that flew out of somebody's pocket.
Once again, riders, as a reminder, cell phone use, taking pictures and filming of any kind with any type of device, including cell phones or GoPros or any camera, is not allowed on Windseeker, and failure to comply with this
You know
rule
what?
may result in
I'll be
your
right
ejection
back.
from the park. If you have a cell phone on you, please keep it secured in a pocket throughout the entire duration of the ride.
Sorry, guys. I was taking a look around. I thought we were going to watch somebody get escorted out of the park. I mean, why not, right? When in Rome. All right. We'll work our way. You hear that little boy? Is this the ocean? You know,
It looks like it.
you'd be surprised, you know. You know, most people that have never been to one of the Great Lakes, you know, you wouldn't know the difference. I mean, because Lake Erie is massive.
All the boats are still lined up. Facing out that
Yeah,
way.
we're trying to figure out why the boats are all sitting that way like that.
I think they're anchored and swimming, actually. I see some people jumping off of them. Guys, I hope everything still looks clear. I know that I'm not bringing it to you in 1080 today. I'm at 720 with the YouTube app. And I spy with my little eye, a couple young men
Oh, God.
that are mine.
What's up, fellas?
Did you go over to the lake?
Yeah, we just give you
Was it cold or was it warm? I say it'll be decent for another couple of weeks. Actually, these are women's shorts because all they had were Under Armour and Billabong. $70 shorts.
I wouldn't know there's one.
Why don't you guys ride Windseeker? That'll dry you off. Somebody just had their phone taken away. We were standing there and they were taking somebody's phone away. We are going to walk back this way, go through breakers, and then go back into the park. Are you guys going back in? Yes. Yeah, one of these
Sandwiches.
that Melt Barn Grill. You wouldn't like it. It's all cheese stuff. No, he doesn't. He's not a big fan The only cheese he likes is Alfredo. He doesn't even really like that.
Look at the size of that sandwich. It's got meatballs, cheese, these great big cheese sticks.
Hey, I don't blame you. Great shirt. Love you guys. All right. Yeah, right here is always really well. Ronnie, you've been up here. It's surrounded on all sides by water, except for one tiny strip of road. So you constantly got the wind coming in off the lake. So hopefully you guys can hear me okay.
Got a phone too. Oh, sorry. Usually that takes a picture. Oh, sorry.
Guys, I'm with my brother and his wife. It's not always the most PG stream when when he's around. So, but then again, I mean, the dude abides sometimes. So I've never portrayed myself as completely family friendly, but I try to keep it as family friendly as possible. Oh. And Nat, have you ever been into Breakers?
It's been a minute.
We stayed there once.
Yeah.
See, I was
They were remodeling.
going in and showing the original part of this building starts at this apex here and goes to the end of the 3 stories at this side. All this, I think, was built in the 80s. Then the tower, I think, was built. Yeah, the middle section is the original. That's got the rotunda in it. But they got a really cool hibachi in there that I want to come up one time with just me and Martine, but you know how that is. I never don't have any kids. Guys, I really appreciate you hanging out with me today. I am really sorry about the first stream not working. Could have had some more people in here. I'd sent this out to many people. I was really hoping to have a really fun stream leading up into Halloween weekends. But the issues I'm having, I will have worked out before we get up here in 3 weeks. But I am going to end it right here and give you a nice shot. Lake Erie. And like they always tell you, when you're on the ride, it's real simple. Keep your arms, hands, legs, and feet in the vehicle at all times. And they always count it down to 3, 2, 1 and tell you we are all clear and we are out of here.